Mga boss, natapos man ang Pasko at New Year, para po sa mga Pilipino ay araw-araw ay Pasko at talagang tayo po ay tumutulong at nagbibigay pagmamahal lalo na sa ating mga kababayan. So ngayong umaga kikilalanin po natin ang isang non-government organization na may mga gininto ang puso na patuloy pa rin pong tumutulong sa mga biktima ng Typhoon Yolanda. So this morning makikilala po natin sila. Let us all welcome Mr. Emmanuel Galang, Operations Director ng One Heart for Hope Foundation. Good morning.
Good morning.
We also have Merlita Helms, President and CEO. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we also have Glenda, Bule, COO ng One Heart for Hope Foundation. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Good Morning Boss and Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Well, talaga nga, excited ako makilala ang inyong foundation. So tell us something about One Heart for Hope Foundation.
We started in 2008. Mga magkakaibigan lang kami sa Amerika. We started this just to give back dito sa Pilipinas. Ang goal namin talaga, tumulong sa mga scholars. So right now, we have about 102 scholars from preschool to college. And then it expanded to our own preschool. We have a preschool in Valenzuela, Bulacan, and in South Cotabato, and we have 32 preschool students in a remote area sa south of the Philippines. And we did medical, dental, vision outreach nung merong ondoy, and we were able to help 8,000 patients and children. We also did humanitarian outreach. Pinagpatuloy namin to an ongoing deworming program sa mga estudyante na mga bata na hindi nakaka-afford ng mga medical basic emergency needs. And then that's where we found our hero, Noel, to lead our solar projects. Kasi yung mga tinutulungan namin, wala mga kuryente. So, yung mga bata hindi makapag-aral. We were able to find a company sa San Francisco who would provide us solar lights at a very low cost.
Solar lights.
Yes. D-Light. And we also have partners with Nokero brand. They're also helping us sa mga projects namin. So this is going to be an ongoing and it's going to be growing in few more years.
So, how is it? Gaano na po karami yung mga solar lamps or solar lights na na-distribute na natin?
Noel can answer that.
Actually, even before Yolanda, we were distributing solar lamps since last year. So, I think 2 years ago, I'm sorry. So, we try to find a really remote, but there are places also that they have electricity, they have lines of electricity, but people cannot afford to pay for this electricity. So we provide solar lamps for the children para they can study at night. And there are cases pa nga na some of them would go out for dinner just to use the moon, the stars, to be able to eat properly kasi wala silang ilaw.
So, ang hirap talaga.
Ang hirap talaga. And some of them would use gasera, which we all know is very dangerous.
Yes.
Not to mention na hindi naman pantay yung light niya and there's these dangerous fumes. We have a danger of fire pa. And we've heard of cases of some people, being burned by kerosene. So with the solar lamps, you'll just have to put it outside, and then at night you have a free light. Wala nang hassle and everything.
At saka, tipid, no?
Very convenient also.
Yes, kerosene is very expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, besides the scholars, the distribution of solar lights or lamps, what are the other services that you provide?
We did also mangrove planting sa Camotes. We encourage students to participate in this program to help the environment, protect the environment. We also have feeding programs. Not only here sa Pilipinas, sometimes once a year we do it in the US. We also do a livelihood project. We provide seeds for Noel, tell us more about the livelihood sa mga seedlings natin.
Yeah, in terms of livelihood, some of our projects involves giving out seeds, vegetable seeds that can be planted and be harvested in a very short time. Like pecha, you can harvest it in a month and a half. To ampalaya, to kalabasa. We have these packets of seeds, 10 different kinds of seeds that we give out to people. And they're just so happy receiving these kinds of seeds because, you know, most of us are farmers. You're either a fisherman. Since I mentioned fisherman, we were in Cebu the other day. As for livelihood project, we gave out 10 baroto. Baroto is a small bangka that doesn't use...
Why is it called baroto?
It's baroto because it's a small boat that doesn't use machine.
So paddle lang.
It's a paddle boat actually, which is good enough for a small family to be able to survive,
Yes.
to harvest, and you know, use as transportation. So when you think of livelihood, those are the things na we help them to be self-sufficient, like the seeds for farming, planting, and the baroto, you know, there's this kasabihan, which is you give a fisherman.
You give a fish, yeah.
Let's talk about the Yolanda. So,
Yes.
how about you, Miss Glenda? How was your experience? I think I believe you went to Tacloban and
Tacloban.
Cebu to distribute donations.
We went to Cebu, and we didn't go to Tacloban. Noel
Oh,
did
just
that
in
part.
Cebu,
Cebu lang.
okay.
Oo.
How was your experience in Cebu?
Our experience, nakakapanluho kasi it's really, hanggat hindi ka nakakapunta sa lugar na thinking na they really need help.
Yes.
Kasi nasa US kami, and then when we received a call from Noel that we need to extend our hands sa mga tao sa Tacloban, yung na-decide ng buong board members na we need to decide na pumunta dito sa Pilipinas, kami mismo ang magbigay ng tulong. Which we are all satisfied and happy, and katulad ng Cebu trip namin, di kami lumilipad na mag-isa. We always
Yes.
fly na with a partner or something like that.
Takot kami sa
Takot kami
tubig.
sa tubig.
Hindi kami marunong lumangoy.
Oo.
But
So,
we had to
na-accomplish
do it.
na to do it, and we're so happy and blessed na nagawa namin.
Yes, but besides the baroto, the seedlings, based from your experience,
Yeah.
what are the things that do they urgently need?
Right now, kasi I'd just like to mention that we've covered Tacloban, Giwan in Samar, we've covered Ormoc, we've covered north of Iloilo and north of Cebu. And in our eco bags that we distribute, we always include toiletries for hygiene.
Yes, the basic necessities.
The basic
Yeah.
necessities. But the main thing that they really needed right now is the tarpaulin, the trapal, the one that we can make as a temporary
For shelter.
tent,
Shelter.
Okay.
or a temporary roof, or a temporary wall for shelter. So initially, that's what we gave out. But right now, yun na nga, you're asking what are the things that they would need immediately. We are now into livelihood
Livelihood talaga.
Yes.
projects right now.
Kasi na-cover na yung mga immediate
Yeah.
needs.
Immediate needs.
Canned goods, first aid kits.
So, until when are we going to extend our assistance for them?
Well,
this is gonna be ongoing.
Ongoing.
We
Hanggat
have,
kailangan
hanggang
nila
kailangan,
through
tutulong
their
kami.
rebuilding and rehabilitation process, naka-support at nakasalalay ang
nakakatuwa. Yung mga donors sa US, they wanted to help, and when they see the pictures, it's so moving. And so they give more. Ito pala, makakabigay pala kami ng bangka. They want to do that.
So speaking of funds, where do we get our funds? More sponsors lang talaga tayo.
Yeah. Once a year, we do a gala sa California. We have about a little under 300 people. So they attend that. We do silent auction. We do raffles. And that's how we raise funds for the next year. So for 2014, we're already funded. We're going to do the fundraising in June
For 2015.
for 2015. And we always set aside funds for emergency disaster aid. So every year, pag may bagyo sa Pilipinas, we always have funds for disaster relief.
So, talagang ako natutuwa ko personally kasi nasa States na kayo, ang layo-layo nyo na, pero alam mo yun, hindi nyo nakakalimutan yung mga kababayan natin at talagang tumutulong kayo. So nakakatuwa. At
Yes.
sana nga masuportahan pa ng marami ang inyong foundation. Pero ano bang mga dapat nating abangan for 2014? Ano ang mga upcoming projects or activities natin?
It's going to be an ongoing for the Yolanda victims because I think it's going to take them years to recover. So we're going to
Yes.
do our best to find out more how we're going to help. We're probably library for those who, nasira mga library nila. We're going to help as much as we can depending sa funding namin. But for now, we have a lot of people supporting.
and if I may say, the solar lamps will be a continuing project. There's so many talaga locations here in our country that needed this. We will be distributing more barotos, the small bangka. We'll be distributing more seeds for the farmers. It's going to be an ongoing effort to rehabilitate not only the Yolanda victims, but to help also the other distant locales in our country.
And we have generous corporate donors, states willing to donate. So it's on its way now. Shipments of about probably about 80,000 pieces of furniture, shoes, and clothing. 80,000 pieces already.
So that's a big help
here,
talaga
and working with
Yolanda
other
victims.
distributors here in the Philippines to give more relief aid, basically shoes and clothes.
Now, for those people who are interested to join or to be a member or volunteer, paano po makakontak ang foundation or may process para makasali
Oh yeah,
sila?
very
We have a
easy.
website,
info@oneheartforhope.org.
That's it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, mabilis lang.
You just
I-fill
have
out lang
to
nila yung
remember
form.
Yeah, and find us in
Uh-huh.
Facebook also, and that's how we communicate with everyone.
Pero I believe meron din po kayong isa pang proyekto, ito po yung A Call to Give High-End Disaster Aid 2013 campaign. Ano po ito?
Ito ang continuation ng aming relief aid. So we're going to do a lot of fundraising, not only the once a year that I mentioned. A lot of students are getting together in California, like mini concerts.
Mini
We're going to
concerts.
do a jogathon in April, and this is just going to be ongoing from different organizations working together para matulungan ng Pilipinas. So sa amin, we're not only working alone, we work with other organizations also that are generous.
So
mga Pilipino sa
nagko-collaborate.
Amerika, mga Pilipino sa Amerika, we all come together, unite, para mas maraming matulungan.
So again, siguro at this point, do you have any last message to our viewers and would you like to invite them, lalo na para makatulong at humingi po ng donasyon yung mga pinakakailangan ng mga kababayan natin sa Tacloban or sa Cebu? Sir, starting from you.
I'd just like to say na please help and keep on supporting us. You'll be seeing more of us. Magugulat na lang kayo, susulpot kami sa lugar anywhere in the Philippines trying to help. And I'd just like to thank our guest here who came from abroad.
All the way from US.
There's 8 of us that
There's
came
8
here.
of them. If you can just imagine, they're okay na. Maybe they're okay na in the abroad, pero they're trying to help our kababayans here. It's giving back time. So you'll be seeing more of them, more of us.
Yeah.
And visit our website at www.oneheartforhope.org or like us in Facebook. I mean, just to spread our story, it helps us a lot.
What is your Facebook address?
It's One Heart for
One
Hope.
Heart for
One
Hope.
Heart for Hope.
Yeah.
Just search for One Heart for
Yeah.
Hope.
How about you, Ms. Glenda? Do you have any last message?
Maraming salamat sa lahat po ng donor na tumutulong sa amin at nagtitiwala sa One Heart for Hope.
All right, thank you so much for joining us this morning. That was Mr. Emmanuel Galang, Ms. Merlita Helms, and Ms. Glenda Bule. Maraming salamat.
salamat.
Thank you so much.
Sana po ay magsilbi kayong inspirasyon at good luck po sa lahat ng mga dadating
Thank
niyo
you.
pang proyekto.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.